But if one of your kids turned out to be gay and wanted to get married, would you be tough enough as a dad to say...
So when it is the Old Testament, when it's the Torah, yes, when it's a Jew in front of you, you scumbag, Piers Morgan, Islamophobic douchebag, it's okay, I understand, we know you have your religious views and blah, 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 blah. So understanding. But when it's a Muslim...
Do you want to speak with confidence like these amazing personalities? Every single one of these amazing speakers have taken the same program with Brother Muhammad Arshad.
Muhammad Arshad has helped develop all of us. It's extremely beneficial to do this course.
Definitely recommend this course.
To access the free, life-changing training now.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters and dear friends. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, and I'll get straight into it, do not take the people of the book as intimate friends because they are friends to one another. Brothers and sisters, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks, we don't take it seriously until you live and see it for yourself. Now, does that mean myself, I don't have friends that are Jews and Christians or atheists for that matter? Of course I do. But Allah says, do not take them as intimate friends. Why? Because we know in the Battle of Badr, there were people who were fighting their family members, brothers, uncles, husbands on the other side. That's why we say, blood is thicker than water, but Iman is thicker than blood. And like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to Nuh alayhi salam, when Nuh alayhi salam said, I thought he was going to save my family when his son drowned. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rebuked Nuh alayhi salam and said, the believers are your family. Make that very categorically clear. Look at this video we're going to react to now of Ben Shapiro, the American journalist, the coward weasel who gulped when he saw hijab's presence. Yes, he crapped and shut himself. Yes, that's what he is. A piece of crap. Now, watch how Piers Morgan treats Ben Shapiro. Piers Morgan, this flipping Islamophobic bigot. By the way, Piers Morgan, I've got a surprise for you. It's going to be an unexpected one. A legal one. A peaceful one. Don't worry about that. We'll come to that later. But watch how he speaks to Ben Shapiro when it comes to the issue of homosexuality. Let's see it for ourselves, inshallah.
What would you do if one of your kids, they're all very young, so you have no idea, but if one of your kids turned out to be gay and wanted to get married, would you be tough enough as a dad to say, you can't do that?
I mean, I would oppose that from, so religion, so again, marriage exists in a few different...
religious...
Yeah, I mean, religious, so marriage exists in a couple of different iterations. One is religious marriage, which is kind of what I care about, and then there is governmental sanctioned marriage, which is a public policy question.
Right.
When it comes to religious marriage, no, I'm not in favor of my religion sanctifying same-sex couples, specifically because, again, my religion propagates the idea that man, woman, and child is the model for families.
Let's take a break. I want to come back and talk to you about, the big question.
So there you go, guys. Look at the attitude. Of course I understand your religion. Of course I understand your religion. Is it? Yeah? Why? Why do you scrutinize him? Why do you ask him? Does he want the law of Talmud, yes, of the Torah, to be applied in the UK? Ask him. Ask him. Does he condemn that? Ask him. Yes, why don't you ask him? There was a rabbi who went on a stabbing spree in Israel because there was a LGBTQ march happening. Yeah? So why doesn't he treat him like that? But look how he treats Abdul Wahid. Yeah, watch the video, how he asks him.
So just to clarify, what is your view of homosexuality?
I believe homosexuality is a sin.
A sin, it's wrong. So when gay people come to your practice, do you treat them?
Oh, of course.
Why?
Because I treat all my patients with kindness and without
Do you tell them you think what they do is a sin?
What an absurd thing to say.
Why wouldn't you be upfront about that?
Why would I say that? Because they don't come.
Why don't you try going back to your surgery tomorrow?
They don't come to me.
Why don't you go to surgery tomorrow and say, before we go any further to your patients, I want you to know what I think. I think that I agree with the guy who said this country is full of LGBT filth, feminist filth. I don't think Hamas are a terror group. I don't think what they did on October the 7th was a terror attack. And by the way, do you want me now to treat you?
Do you understand what?
I don't understand any of that.
Professional integrity is.
You think that's professional integrity?
No, I think professional integrity is treating the people I treat with respect and with kindness.
How do I know?
So guys, do you see the disparity? Do you see the double standard hypocrisy? Look at his attitude and his tone and understanding. Of course, it's your religion. So when it is the Old Testament, when it's the Torah, yes, when it's a Jew in front of you, you scumbag, Piers Morgan, Islamophobic douchebag, it's okay, I understand, we know you have your religious views and blah, 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 blah. So understanding. But when it's a Muslim, This is how you know this guy is a flipping Islamophobe, a closet Islamophobe, a bigot deep down. That's why he cannot condemn the idea. That's why he cannot condemn Israel. He cannot, because he knows where his loyalty lies. Yes, for him to see if any Muslim army was to do what IDF is doing to any nation, there would be let me tell you something. There would be chaos on the streets. We as Muslims will be probably getting attacked on the streets, left, right, center. Okay, there would be probably a civil war. But it's okay. It's the Muslims' blood. No problem. Allah is the best of planners. Islam, we want Sharia in the UK. We want Sharia for everybody. Do you even know what Sharia means? Huh? Do you even know what Sharia means? Yeah? You need Sharia. UK is dying for Sharia. You are making your elderly die at home alone. You flipping selfish individuals. You go on holidays and put them in care homes while they are dying. They are dying. They looked after you and changed your nappies and looked after you when you was a baby. And you reach this age and materialism and the Western propaganda has consumed you so much that you are more concerned going to Ibiza for a holiday to sleep around. Yeah? While your mother and father is dying in care homes, the Sharia teaches you to go. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, may his face be rubbed in dust. May his face be rubbed in dust. May his face be rubbed in dust for the one, his parents reach old age and he doesn't look after them. You are starving for the Sharia. You are thirsty for the Sharia. The Sharia is there to look after the poor who is sleeping on the streets, freezing to death. Yes, the Sharia has come to protect the right of the woman, the right of the man. The Sharia has come to put order in society, get rid of your diseases of drugs, cocaine, alcohol, theft, murder, everything. You are dying and thirsty for the Sharia. Yeah, we are proud as Muslims, not the Sharia that you think of, going and chopping people up and stuff like that. This watching a store movie or something like that for that matter. The Sharia is there to put communities and have justice and be upholders of justice. That's the reason why millions of people are flocking to Islam in the Western world. So all I have to say is this, guys. Be proud of your religion. Be firm in your religion. There is no one but Allah that's going to be there for you. Okay? Know that very well and strive for His sake, brothers and sisters, with your inner self, and then telling people about Islam, sharing the Quran. The Quran is the greatest form of jihad we have. The Quran. Yes, like Allah says in the Quran, jihadun kabira. Fight with them with what? The greater jihad. Scholar says what? It's the Quran. We don't need weapons of mass destruction. We don't need AK-47s or any weapons for that matter. Allow us to teach and preach the Quran. That is the only thing we need, and that is the only thing you fear. Because when the Quran is recited, when they hear it, people come to Islam flocking. People just look at the resistance. People look at the resilience the people in Palestine have, and they are like, what kind of a book is this that makes these people so resilient and strong in their faith? It is Islam. Read it and share it for yourself, inshallah, brothers and sisters. Piers Morgan, take a good look at this face. You're going to see it one day, and it's not going to be on your show. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.